Hello and welcome to my channel. I have another question, and the question is, when was 1 Samuel written? The book of 1 Samuel recounts the transitional time in Israel between the period of the judges and the establishment of the monarchy. There are no direct references in 1 Samuel to pinpoint exactly when the book was written. However, there are indications that its composition occurred in the generation following the events it describes. 1 Samuel was likely written after Israel's division into Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom in 931 BC, yet before the Assyrians took the Northern Kingdom into exile in 722 BC. To further explore the time frame of 1 Samuel's composition, it's important to understand the structure of the book. The first section describes the life and service of the last judge, Samuel. The second part focuses on the appointment and reign of Israel's first king, Saul. The final section, comprising nearly half the book and acting as a preface to 2 Samuel, narrates the persecution of Israel's future king, David. These events occur over approximately 110 years, from Samuel's birth around 1120 BC to Saul's death around 1011 BC. One clue regarding when 1 Samuel was written is found in another historical book in the Old Testament. 1 Chronicles chapter 29 verse 29 suggests that Samuel likely contributed to the content of 1 Samuel. Now the acts of King David from first to last are written in the Chronicles of Samuel the seer, and in the Chronicles of Nathan the prophet, and in the Chronicles of Gad the seer. This verse supports the traditional Jewish view that Samuel wrote 1 and 2 1st and 2nd Samuel, which were originally one book called Samuel. However, other evidence in 1 Samuel suggests that while some of the book's content is based on Samuel's record keeping, it was completed after he died, as it includes a description of his death. Additional details regarding when 1 Samuel was written are found in its references to the divided kingdom, which occurred after the reign of Solomon. For instance, 1 Samuel chapter 27 verse 6 says, "So that day Achish gave Ziklag, therefore Ziklag has belonged to the kings of Judah to this day." The mention of the kings of Judah indicates that 1 Samuel was written after Israel divided into two kingdoms, the northern kingdom, which retained the name Israel, and the southern kingdom, which adopted the name Judah. Since the division occurred in 931 BC, 1 Samuel must have been written sometime after that. So 931 BC is a reasonable starting point for the time frame of 1 Samuel's composition, but the end point is less certain. Some scholars suggest 722 BC as a possibility because the book makes no reference to the Assyrian exile, and because the original Hebrew reflects a style that is similar to that of other writings from the same time period, such as Joshua and Judges. Therefore, the best approximation is that 1 Samuel was written between 931 and 722 BC. 1 Samuel reflects the cycle of sin, punishment, repentance, and restoration that is evident throughout Israel's history in Old Testament. The written record of this era in Israel, despite containing notable low points, serves as a testimony to God's covenant faithfulness. His loyalty to Israel is affirmed in Samuel's farewell speech, "For the Lord will not forsake his people for his great name's sake, because it has pleased the Lord to make you a people for himself." Thank you for listening to this question, and I'll see you next time.